Hello everyone, this is MCP1, the recommendation video and presentation for CellTel. This video and presentation was done by me, Zadid, and my group members, Rema and Rohan.
To address the critical issue of wage disparity at CellTel, we propose introducing a fair compensation system. The goal here is to eliminate the wage gap between Indonesian and Australian workers, ensuring that all employees are treated equitably. By aligning with ethical business practices, this recommendation aims to foster trust and improve morale across our workforce. To implement this recommendation, there are several key steps we need to take. First, we'll develop a tiered wage system where employees' pay will be determined by their skills, expertise, experience, and contributions. This system will ensure fairness and transparency in compensation. Second, we will enhance communication through regular open dialogue sessions with our Indonesian employees, ensuring they are informed and involved in the decision-making process. This inclusion will help them feel valued and respected within the company. Now let's discuss who will be responsible for executing these tasks. The HR department will lead the development and implementation of the tiered wage system. They have the expertise to design a compensation structure that is fair and equitable. The management team will play a crucial role in facilitating communication and ensuring that our Indonesian employees are included in decision-making processes. Lastly, the local supervisors will be responsible for day-to-day execution of the new system, as well as collecting feedback to ensure its effectiveness. In terms of timeline, we aim to have the fair compensation system initially implemented within the next 6 months. This gives us sufficient time to design, communicate, and roll out the new system effectively. The implementation will take place across all our Indonesian operations and offices, ensuring consistency and fairness throughout the system. Implementing this recommendation will involve several types of costs. First, there will be HR and administrative costs associated with developing and rolling out the tiered wage system. Additionally, we will incur training costs to ensure that local supervisors and management are fully equipped to manage the new processes. Finally, there will be communication costs as we engage regularly with our Indonesian employees to keep them informed and involved. While this recommendation has significant benefits, we must also anticipate potential challenges. One concern could be resistance from our Australian counterparts, who might have concerns over pay scale adjustments. There could also be implementation challenges, particularly in aligning existing contracts with the new wage policies. Lastly, we must be mindful of communication barriers, ensuring that our messages are clearly understood across cultural and language differences. In conclusion, by implementing a fair and transparent compensation system, we can restore trust with our Indonesian workforce and ensure that CellTel adheres to ethical business practices. This approach not only addresses the current wage disparity but also sets the foundation for long-term value creation, benefiting both the company and its stakeholders. With the system in place, we will create a more balanced and inclusive working environment.
So the next slide will show the recommendation title number 2, which is enhancing the working conditions and development of the employees through training programs and developing the skills. In these slides, we will discuss further about the recommendation and how to improve the training and development of the skills of the trainee. So the second slide talks about the objective of the recommendation title we have provided. So what the objective is, it is to improve the working conditions for the Indonesian employees. So how do we do that? We do that by providing them with training and skill development programs which will help to enhance their skills and expand their knowledge. This will aim to create a better work environment, increase employee satisfaction, and boost their productivity. As a result, there will be a lower turnover rates for the employees and a higher satisfied workforce. The third slide talks about the tasks or steps that need to be carried out to enhance the development programs and training skills. So how do we do that? There needs to be a focus on employee development and training to enhance their skills. Various training programs should be rolled out for the employees, which will help to improve their skills and knowledge. There needs proper communication for the employees. We can establish open communications between the Australian and Indonesian employees. Also, the third planning we could do is by budget planning, which is to analyze budgets to plan for the employee development and the budget we will need to recruit the new employees. All in all, this will lead to a more skilled and effective workforce if we can follow these tasks step by step, and then we can further step ahead for more. So before we talked about the tasks or the steps that needs to be carried, now we will discuss who will carry these steps out. So we have assigned the HR department that needs to assess a compensation structure to calculate the wages between the Indonesian employees. To ensure a cohesive and efficient approach, the HR department should also conduct regular salary benchmarking to align Indonesian employees' compensation with industry standards and ensure fairness across regions. The second team that we have assigned is a training and development team who should create programs to develop skills for the Indonesian employees. They should implement continuous learning opportunities, offering both technical and soft skills training tailored to the local context. The third we have decided is a communication team who will oversee each task and address any issue that may arise. The communication team should establish clear channels for feedback and collaboration between the Australian and Indonesian employees, fostering a culture of transparency and mutual understanding. Meanwhile, the financial advising team, the last team we have decided, should work closely with other departments to ensure that budget allocations for these initiatives are sustainable, optimizing resource distribution to support both employee development and the company's financial health. Thank you.
Celtel is facing a major challenge due to wage disparity between its Indonesian and Australian workers, which has led to strikes and damage to its reputation. To resolve this, let's look at the timeline and location of task completion, costs involved, and potential problems that may arise. The first step to implement the new compensation system within the next 6 months, starting with open communication and wage restructuring. This will be done at both their Indonesian and Australian facilities, ensuring fair wages based on skills and contributions. Key cost categories include operational costs for salaries, like salary adjustments, training and development, expenses for Indonesian workers, and management costs for implementing stakeholder communication programs. However, challenges may arise, such as resistance from management, focus on cutting costs, or delays in implementation due to the complexity of wage restructuring and cross-border coordination. If not addressed, these could prolong unrest among Indonesian workers and hurt the company's long-term success. Addressing these issues head-on through fair compensations, improved conditions, and active stakeholder engagement will be essential for Celtel's recovery and future growth. Thank you.